Right, here we go. All aboard. It is time to play Essex County Express. Man, I am so excited about this scenario. It's so much fun. I don't know, if you get blasted out the back of it in the first agenda, it's fine. If you make it, it's fun. It's just a ton of fun. Obviously, I'm just playing the vanilla version, so I haven't got the extra complexity to deal with, which Return to throws. But hey, it's still a very challenging scenario, particularly given the deck. Zoey, I think the worst thing that's ever happened to me on the train was when I pulled the. I think I mentioned this in my first Zoey video. The Wizard of the Order. When I did Smite the Wicked, and he just appeared in the engine car, and there's absolutely nothing I can do about it, and I ended up, getting absolutely nowhere. So there's that to contend with, and then there's our deck upgrade to contend with. So there was no pity XP at the end of the last one. We have 2 XP, so you can see a considerably smaller selection of cards available to us. But you know what's still in there? Evidence 1, and that's what I'm hoping for. So let's see how we get on. I'll just give it another cut just to make sure I'm not cheating, because that would look ridiculous. Here we go. Right, 2 XP. Let's see what we get. We get Ambush. All right. So attached to your location, if there are no investigators at attached location, discard Ambush. After an enemy spawns at attached location, deal 2 damage to that enemy and discard Ambush. Well, I tell you what, I don't hate it. I think that might be very handy. Yeah, all right, I love it. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I mean, it's not evidence, but it's, look at that art. What is going on in that art? Some sort of ambush, I would imagine. Okay, fine. Right, let's see what the next card is. So we still got 1 XP left. So come on, 1 XP, evidence level 1. It's Dynamite 2, can't have that. It's Emergency Cash 2, can't have that. It's Mano a Mano. Okay, not the best. Is it the best? Is it not the best? This action does not provoke attack of opportunity. Deal 1 damage. Okay, fine. All right. Well, it's yeah. It's no. I don't like it. Okay. Right. Anyway, so this is the big question, isn't it? What are we losing? We have just picked up an intellect icon. So let's. I mean, I guess you put these 2 guys together. You got 3 automatic damage. Maybe it's not so bad. Okay, let's see what we're losing. We're losing True Grit. Absolutely fine. I mean, you might remember a few episodes ago I lost something worth fighting for, which was a bit of a disaster. True Grit, I could live with that with. No offense, but it's just not happening. I've been using my health like living. I've been frittering it away. Frittering it away. I got 2 words mixed up there, didn't I? Right. Okay. Let's see what else we've got. Come on, be kind. Please don't be Greta. Hold up. Yeah, Hero Rescue. I can totally live without that. Do you know what's happened here? I think we've had an upgrade. I think we've actually had an upgrade. Look, even in terms of icon, things have gone up. Guys, we are going to ride that train all the way to Dunwich. Doo-doo. Excellent. Okay, right. I will catch you guys at the gameplay. Okay, all aboard, here we go. Right, before we get to the game, a slight apology. I just watched back the deck upgrade, and it was a touch more boozy than I like my my videos to be. In my defence, I had just done my my working through the Unexpected Oath video, which was quite a serious one. I had to think about what I was saying, so I kind of let loose a little bit too much. Apologies. On the plus side, at least I didn't start singing or anything like that. But there we go. I am excited. I am nervous. I kind of. Oh, I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, but I kind of feel like if I don't win this, then that's it for this campaign. That's far too much pressure to put on myself. The issue is, if I don't make it out of this train or get the train going again, that's what we're doing, isn't it? I lose the Necronomicon, I lose Wazza, I lose Henry, and just everything goes completely down the toilet. But let's just give it a go. Let's have a little look at the deck. So little thought. Hadn't really put these 2 cards together, but I guess I could use Marksmanship and the Cult Vest Pocket to kill a 3 health enemy who is not in my my carriage, especially if I'm like maybe spawning a cultist in the location next to me. That could work just to save myself a turn. I realise the cultists don't have 3 health. Then we come to the new cards. Now, Ambush is not wonderful for this scenario. because you don't really hang around in one place for very long. That's kind of the exact opposite of what you're supposed to do here. However, if I have got a spare turn, spare action, it's not a bad one just to chuck down, because actually with the combo of, I'm giving the game away there, these 4 cards, I could actually kill a 4 health enemy testlessly, which would be lovely. And then I could actually use scrying as well to sort of try and get that to see when the enemy's coming. So scrying and ambush, who knew, is a nice little combo. And then we come to the let's call them the fringe bits of clue tech, the eavesdrop and the interrogate. Well, the eavesdrop isn't impossible. There is a 4 shroud location here. There might be. There's 8 locations in Essex, not counting the engine car. So there's a 75% chance that we've got the 4 shroud location. And if I've got an enemy in my location with a low evade, which most of them have, to be fair, I guess I could evade them and then try and get this to work. There's also a 3 shroud with 2 clues. This would be almost good there. nearly good card. Interrogate also, at least we've got humanoids now, so there's a bit of potential there. I'm very excited. I don't know how this is going to go. I feel like I had something else to say. Maybe I shouldn't say it because maybe whatever it was. Oh yeah, oh god, yeah. The chaos bag is a mess. So I've added a +3 because you have to. I've got the tablet in there representing those students, and that's a -2. And then add doom to the nearest cultist enemy, even if you pass, which is horrendous. And then we've got the Necronomicon, which has put a -3 in the bag, so there's now 3 -3 in the bags, and choose and discard a card from your hand. Well, I mean, that's not too bad in a chaos run, because you quite often end up with cards that you don't want in your hand. Having said that, every icon worked for me last time. Also, skulls are a total disaster here. So, oh dear, let's just see what we get. Many fond memories of this scenario. As a couple of dear friends of mine who I played this with, and we just had an absolute riot. This is the scenario where I first heard Ancient Elvis, which cracked me up. Just really good. Everyone remembers the first time they play Essex. Everyone remembers the first time they play Essex because they cheat and don't read this where it says you can't enter the location unless you've cleared all the clues. So it's normally everyone's second game of Essex that is the one that counts. Right, shall we get going? I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do here first, whether I'm supposed to reveal my location or draw my opening hand. I think it's reveal my location. I don't really care. We'll just do it anyway. Oh, look at that! We've hit the 4 shroud immediately. So we need a trick. I mean, that's just a total disaster. However, we have got this action: gain 3 resources. Remember that you have stolen a passenger's luggage. Greet them once per game. That. I can remember very clearly a good friend of mine agonising over that decision, and if you know the consequence of that decision, you'll know why that's so funny. Right, how on earth am I going to get this clue? I actually have no idea. I think I'm going to need icons and an awful lot of luck or an enemy. So let's see what we've got. Zoey's cross is being kept. Flesh ward I'm not going to keep. Calling in favours is doing nothing at the moment. Self-sacrifice is doing nothing ever. And intrepid, we know how intrepid works. It works best if you have 2 of them. So watch how I draw another one right now. I mean, desperate search. If I could take 3 horror in the next turn, that might be good. Interrogate. Okay, there we go. There's a possibility. There is a possibility. We desperately need an enemy then. Ambush, right. And Greta. Ooh, okay. Well, we need an enemy, don't we? We need an enemy. That's all it comes down to. So I'm foreseeing a rather boring first turn, which is just going to be gaining a resource and then putting Greta and my my cross into play. But if that hits, I could be pretty set up there. So that's all good. All right, good luck everybody. Let's see how we get on. Also, this is one of the locations that doesn't have a penalty for entering it, which is why you don't really want this as the first one. Couldn't be worse. Here we go. So first action, draw resource. Second action, third action, play Greta and Zoey's cross. Easy. Right, let's see what we get. Upkeep. It's a gun. It's my little gun. That's a damage. Okay, there's my resource. Where is everything? There we go. Here's my doom. Enemy. It's not an enemy, it's terror from beyond. I have, oh, actually, oh God, that's actually a decision, isn't it? Ooh, well, I'm definitely not getting rid of events. I don't want to throw away desperate search. I'm going to say assets and lose that. Right, what can we do here? Nothing, we just got to draw cards. I mean, I can't even commit yet, can I? So here we go. Drawing cards. First action, Intrepid. Second action. Great. And do you know what, this scenario is so tight for experience as well. Oh man. Okay, that's my second action. My third action is a 1-2 punch. Right, all I need now is an enemy. Here we go. So upkeep. Aha. Okay, evidence. I might have enough icons now to actually take a risk. The issue is a lot of the enemies here don't actually spawn at my location, do they? I'm already on 2D and I've got Claws of Steam. Test willpower 3. If you fail, do damage. You cannot move from this location this round. Okay, so this is where we're going to commit the Intrepid and try and get ourselves a boost, and then we're going to just start committing. So this is fairly crucial, this test already. We are 5 on 3. We could do with a pass. 5 on 3, let's have it. It's a -3, that's a fail, so I can't move this. Oh man, I take 2 damage and I can't move. Do you know what, we might just go straight onto Blood on the Altar. Right. Oh God, what am I doing? Oh. Do I commit all these? No, I'll go out to draw a card, aren't I? Right, first action, draw a card. I mean, I can't move. Calling in favours, there's another icon. Second action, draw a card. Oh, Armitage. Okay, now I've got a possibility. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess this is absolutely crucial. I passed it, isn't it? The thing is, what I'm doing here now is the thing I hate doing in Chaos, which is where you commit everything to a test and don't actually use cards for what they're worth. Also, I can't count. Oh yeah, that is 8. Right. Okay. Now I want to go 3 up. So let's keep something. Is there another option? There isn't. Let's keep the ambush. So I am 7 on 3. It's my third action. So basically, if this is Ancient Evils, I've lost. It's -3. It's a good commit. We've got that clue. Right, okay. So upkeep. Here we go. Flesh Ward. Resource. Man. Third doom going on already. Let's see what we get. Helpless Passenger. Helpless Passenger interplay location to your left or your location if you cannot. Hey, we've got a nice bit of soak. Frozen in Fear. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Okay, right, okay. So we're just going to go first action, get him. Or do we actually want that? Perhaps we just want to take the horror. Let's just leave him. So first 2 actions is moving to here. Oh, look, it's a 3 shroud. Disaster. Oh, no, we can pay for this clue. That's all right. So that's my first action. Second action. Third action. We will spend that and get rid of that. Okay, so we have now got this willpower test. Do I commit Flesh Ward? Yep, so let's go 5 on 3, trying to get rid of Frozen in Fear. -1, good. Frozen in Fear is gone, and we advance the first agenda. Right, so I'm pretty sure this just says get rid of the end thing, discard all things. Okay, there we go. So that goes. Helpless Passenger goes, which means I take a horror, which I'll happily take because I want to get close to desperate. Clues are gone. Do I shuffle? Come on, if I shuffle. No, I do not. All right, so see, we get as our encounter card. It is Writing Remains. Well, this would make me desperate, which means I can get a bit of a wiggle on. So we are 4 on 3. 0, passed. Nice. All right, okay, here we go then. So we have got 3 turns to the good. There's absolutely no setup to do here, so let's just get going. Okay, so first action, we're moving. Oh man, we're getting just the locations. Okay, after you enter the passenger car, you must either discard cards from your hand with total of 2 willpower icons. I have 0, so I'm taking 2 whole. And they're both going on myself, so I'm now desperate. So that's my first action. Second action. Well, oh man. Second action. I think sitting here just saying second action isn't going to cut it, is it? Okay, we've got to go for it. Second action, desperate search. So this is 6 on 2. Okay, oh man, what is that? Add 1 doom to this cost. There are none. Fine. And then, so that was my first action. Second action. Okay, we're just going for it. We're going to take a ridiculous punt. 2 on 2. Do I want to commit ambush? What's the agenda? The agenda's 2, so skulls are -2. I don't really. I might need the interrogate. So, or will I need the interrogate? Is Greta going to get me all the way? Greta's going to get me all the way. Let's commit both of those. We are 4 on 2. -2. What a commit! Excellent stuff. Right, here we go. Upkeep. We have got Smite the Wicked. Oh no. Right. Okay. So let's read. Let's read what's just happened. Discard cards on the top of the encounter deck until an enemy is discarded. Attach Smite the Wicked to that enemy and spawn it at the location furthest from you. When the game ends, if attached enemy is in play, you suffer 1 mental trauma. That's fine. I can live with the mental trauma. What I can't live with is at the end of the Mythos phase, place 1 doom on the Wizard of the Order. Right. Oh man, that is so bad. Did I take my resource? No, I didn't. Does it matter? No, not really. Right, okay, so we put a doom on here. Let's see what we get. Helpless passenger, great. Okay, so, okay, and of course the Wizard of Order gets a doom. Right, okay, so we are legging it like crazy. So first action, we are going in here. After you reveal the dining card, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a grappling horror and draw it. Where were you a minute ago, grappling horror? So it's my first action. I've got a feeling I've got to kill this guy. While you engage with grappling horror, you cannot move. Is there any chance of evading this guy? Oh man, this is so scary. So he's engaged with me. I can trigger that to. Or do I not? Do I keep that resource and do the 1-2 punch on him? I think I will keep the resource and take the resource and do the 1-2 punch on him. So I'm not triggering Zoe's cross. Okay, so that's my first action. Second action, I am playing 1-2 punch. So I'm fighting 6 on 3. No! Don't do this to me. Okay, that's a miss. Oh, I don't know what to do. It's all gone horribly wrong. Oh, okay. I don't know what to do, so I will just evade just to avoid getting damaged if I can. Oh man, that is gutting. Absolutely gutting. And I've failed the evade. Right, okay, so enemy phase, 1 horror, 1 damage. I don't want to I'll put the horror on Greta, I'll put the damage on myself. Okay, upkeep, physical training. And that's the third doom, which means the helpless passenger goes. I've got a victory point. If you want to see a silver lining, just found it. Okay, that goes there. Of course, it's now the end of the Mythos phase, so oh no, it's not the end of the Mythos phase, is it? We get a card first. What can I get rid of? I will say, I'll say hidden weaknesses. No, I'll say skills, and a doom goes on this guy. Right, okay. Oh man, this is just a disaster. I guess I'm just hitting 3 times. Or do I try and I haven't got any way to evade him. I cannot believe that just happened. I've lost my clues as well. It makes a massive difference. Or do I think I'm about to go for a Hail Mary and just try and evade. Because if I spend the whole turn trying to hit this guy, it's just not happening, is it? Just go for Hail Mary. So, evading 2 on 2. First action, fail. Second action, fail. Third action, fail. Right, okay. So he hits me. Oh god. Upkeep. Castle Coffers. Resource. Doom goes on. What do we get? It is an acolyte. His doom means nothing, does it? So I'll chuck him there. Oh, no, I won't. I'll chuck him there. Okay. Is that right? Hang on a second. What's just happened there? Yeah, because that's all just doesn't do anything, doesn't it? Right, okay, right. We have to evade this guy. There is no other choice. Because we are going to die if we don't. So let's go for it. Committing counter coffers. 3 on 2. Please, please, please. 3 on 2. 0. Okay, first action. Second action, I'm moving to the train car. Oh man, discard 2 willpower. Oh, no. Oh, I've lost. Right, and there you have it. That is a loss. So sorry if there's a slightly long pause after that. Came as a bit of a nasty shock. Not as long as the pause was in real life. It was actually about 72 hours. So I can't actually remember the game brilliantly. I have watched it a couple of times. Firstly, apologies for keep saying man all the time in that game. That must have been really, really annoying. But I'll tell you what was super, super annoying was, so these are all the enemies that you can get in Essex County Express. And you'll notice one of them is the Wizard of the Order. Now, the reason I'm mentioning that is because I think I've only played this game, this scenario, twice with Zoey solo, and including the one that we've just done. And you might remember on the very first deck reveal video of this, I actually mentioned that exactly the same thing happened, that I got Smite the Wicked and immediately drew the Wizard of the Order. So, you know, the chance of it happening once is 1 in 8. The chance of it happening twice out of 2 times is 1 in 64, which is about 1.6%. And that's, you know, not even taking into account that Smite the Wicked doesn't come up every time. But I think what makes this one just a little bit more upsetting was that I was actually getting there. I could have actually done it if I'd had the icons. I was on my way. I know it was looking a little bit rough around the edges, but you know, I was getting into marksmanship and Cult Vest pocket range, which I think would have been a really, really, really good classic dumb luck play. But hey ho, it didn't happen. So let's talk about the ramifications of what's just happened. Firstly, I don't even get my experience because I had this in my hand, which, that would have been really cool because that would have done 3 damage to the Wizard of Order and I could have got rid of that. That would have been a big play. But it didn't happen. So I don't get any of the experience that I earned. It was only 1, but of course through dumb luck rules it gets doubled to 2. And then thanks to Unspeakable Oath it gets reduced to 0. However, there is a pity experience. So I've got 1 experience to spend. What else did I gain from that? Well, I also gained this weakness. Discard top 3 cards of your deck, which if you have been watching and you've seen how many times my deck has come down to the last card and I've had blue in Beyond the Veil. Yeah, Beyond the Veil in play, you'll realise that's actually quite a brutal card for me and the way that I play. And then I've lost the Necronomicon, Professor Warren Rice, and Dr. Henry Armitage. Now, the Necronomicon is a bit of a disaster because I had to take a token to get it. So that's a real shame. These 2 guys, though, are salvageable. So the big question... Oh, and not forgetting my 2 mental trauma, 1 for Smite the Wicked and 1 for going out through horror. So that's really bad. So what is Zoey going to do? Is she going to allow Professor Warren Rice and Dr. Henry Armitage to be sacrificed? Absolutely not. No, she's not. She is going to go for it. She is going to carry on. So this is not the end of the campaign for Zoey. I just feel that, you know, fate has thrown me too many just very, very coincidental things in this deck. So it's telling me not to ignore it. Give it 1 more go. And that play will almost certainly be the one I do for Horror Without Borders, which brings me on to Horror Without Borders. So that is February the 27th. Which is coming pretty close now, and it is an all-day event, and it is arranged by, so it's Nate from the Great Old Ones Gaming and Justin from the Mythos Busters, amongst many, many other people. So, yep, come and check that out. Unfortunately, I won't be playing live because I simply don't have the technology, but I'll go into a bit more detail of that if you come and see it. But yeah, chances are you will be seeing Zoey attempting Blood on the Altar, and I'm really very, very. Am I excited about it? Yeah, I think I am excited about it. I think, you know, if you've been watching these now, it's all about the chase. It's all about the chase, isn't it? Not necessarily the victory. However, I do think that if I do not have a positive result on Blood of the Altar, I think that kind of has to be it. I can't see me doing very well if that happens. And if I go out through mental trauma, then, then that pretty much is sealing it. So there we go. All right, I will catch you on the 27th of February, hopefully. Do come along, do come and say hello. I'll be in the chat. And yeah, we'll see how Zoey does for one last push on this campaign. All right, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. I think that's all I had to say. And yeah, have a safe week. Cheers. Bye-bye.